offense out now to get us started. It's 1st and 10. Drive begins with a run by Johnson. And he'll knife his way through for a pickup of 4.
It's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You could stick to the ground. You could throw beyond the sticks. You really create some indecision now defensively.
So gain of 5 on that 1st down. Let's see if they can repeat that performance now here on 2nd. They'll go play action here. It's McCarthy. Completes downfield to Felton. And this great effort winds up getting him well into enemy territory before he's brought down. And that one goes for 31 yards and a 1st down when all is said and done.
Now, right there, that's what you want to see on your opening drive. Boom! Connect on a big shot, and instantly you set a tone that you're not going to be afraid to be aggressive in this game today. Boy, do I love that.
Down inside the 40 now with a 1st down following that last play.
60 Bison, 60 Bison.
This is Johnson heading right. And into a sea of bodies he goes. Looks like they'll get about 3 out of it.
You know, these are the kind of runs, Kate, that a balanced game plan and a balanced offense is built on. It gets you good yardage, it sets up your play action, and it keeps that defense honest.
4 yards on that 1st down run. Here's 2nd and 6. Play action, McCarthy. Taken in by Felton, left side. And he's going to be brought down after a gain of 5, right up next to that line of gain.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, give your quarterback a chance.
And he won't get back to the line, Brock. They needed 1, but they're going to lose 1 on that play. It's 4th down.
It's after plays like these, Kate, I love to study the body language. What is that offense doing after getting stuffed inside on a run like that? And more importantly, how much does it energize that defense?
And they apparently don't want a field goal to start this game. They want 6. They're going for it. McCarthy to throw for it. Completed over the middle. And he's touched as they pick up that 1st down on 4th.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
A pickup of 2 yards.
Opening script working gangbusters so far. 1st and 10 now at the 29. McCarthy fires out wide, complete. And he drives it forward to maybe the 27. Enough to stop that play with Jahdae Barron.
Brings up 2nd and 8 at the Broncos' 27-yard line.
8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down. On play action now, McCarthy. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down. So his first blemish, Brock, after that perfect 4-for-4 start. And wouldn't expect one incompletion, though, to stop him from leaning on him this opening drive.
No, I don't think so. And I think more than anything, you see the defense kind of... ball can hit the ground on this side.
Pushing the tight end over. Driving across the 15-yard line. And he's finally taken down at the 7-yard line. And even 20 yards on the play, and it awards them with a 1st and goal.
That's a statement throw right there. A statement throw that lets the opposing defense know it's not just going to be check down Charlie today. They're going to be willing to push the ball down the field, and this defense better respond.
They'll run with Johnson. And all he can get is 1 yard. Ran that right into the defensive front.
Guessing everybody in the huddle on the sidelines sure wanted a little bit more from that run, but he didn't go back for it. Still in a great spot. He can't wait to see what they do here on 2nd and goal.
Second and goal coming up. 5 yards to the end zone. From the shotgun, McCarthy. And this finds him in the end zone. Touchdown, Minnesota. The Vikings finish up an excellent opening series. Now it's Will Reichert on for the extra point. Right down the middle. It's good. And the Vikings will jump out to a 7-0 lead.
Broncos nothing.
Here's Reichert set to kick this away. Fields this one at the 3. And he's out a little short of the 30.
Broncos take over first and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
Broncos to the line now. It's 1st and 10.
Go! Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Let's go!
Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
You want to see the term read and react with a little video in the football dictionary? That's it.
Now, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10.
Ready? Hit!
Shotgun snap. They'll throw. He finds his running back, R.J. Harvey. And he's going to have this down to the 42-yard line. That one hits for 30. And it's going to be first down, Denver. I'm not going to call this a must-score drive here in this first quarter, Brock, but when your opponents start the game with 6, it feels like you need some sort of answer.
You need a response, right? You need a response. You don't need all these home runs or big highlights. You just need to keep matriculating that ball down the field.
You feel alive, like you can't have enough. You probably feel paralyzed if you ain't had a bug. You still feel paralyzed of oxygen. Friends just having kids, ain't had enough. Still used to having
So the big play gets him inside the opposing 45, Brock, with a new set of downs to boot.
19, Tiger, 19, 60, 18, 18,
Trying to throw this from the gun. In big trouble now, and the ball is out. It's picked out by the Vikings, going the other way. And that turnover is going to give him the football on the other side of midfield.
You know, this just can't happen on first down. It really can't. I mean, ball security is a premium on every down, every distance. But on first down, it is especially a killer.
That one's caught along the left sideline. And he's going to be taken down a yard shy of the 25. A pickup of 17. And that means a fresh set of downs for Minnesota.
First and 10 at the 26-yard line.
McCarthy to throw it. Going with the screen to Johnson. And he maybe got back to the line there, but no further.
He specializes in salvaging broken plays out of the backfield, but even he couldn't get anything out of that one, Kate. That defense, they were all over it.
Second and 10, need to get some positive yardage here. Off play action, it's McCarthy. And he's tackled after a nice pickup, but we've got a flag down. This could wipe that play away. Fighting all he could to keep his quarterback upright, but crossed the line there. That earns the holding penalty. Their work doubly as difficult now after that holding call. It's second and 20. From the shotgun, McCarthy finds him on the slant. And he runs this to the 25 before being brought down.
Boy, they sure found the right route at the right time to hit the soft spot in that coverage. And that slant, it goes for big yardage.
So a tough spot now. This is 3rd and 9. They'll throw, 3rd and long. And that's a Minnesota touchdown. The Vikings pull that in front further, 13-zip. It's a T.J. Hockenson touchdown. One after try good by Reichert. And the Vikings drive out to an early 14-0 lead.
Broncos nothing. Will Reichard to kick off.
Here's Reichard set to kick this away. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
Their own 35-yard line.
Good starting field position for the Broncos as they get ready for 1st and 10.
Bravo 80. Go.
Here's the lone back on the handoff. No one's around him. He's got space. And he has it down near the red zone, just outside the 20.
And the Broncos first down. 1st and 10 at the 21-yard line.
Now they'll hit the line just outside the red zone following that big play. Throwing now on 1st down. Knocked away, and that's going to be incomplete. Defender there, and that brings up 2nd down.
You know, I say this all the time. You get down there to the red zone, and things happen so fast. Those windows close in a hurry. The quarterback's fortunate that was one hand and not two hands that got on the football.
Here's 2nd and 10 from the 21. Setting up to throw. Hill finds his back. Harvey. And he gets this forward to the 19.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to 3rd down so we can have a chance to get off field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
A less than ideal 3rd and 8 here.
Go. Cowboy 80.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. Defender is there, he knocks it away, and that's going to force 4th down. You never want to overlook those Mike backers when you're throwing short, Brock. So often it's those guys and not the corners or the safeties that are going to be the ones in there breaking those up.
Yeah, and so often these linebackers of today, these middle linebackers, are just oversized safeties. They can really run and play the ball as he just did. You always feel like you leave a few points on the field when you kick it from here, but they don't wind up empty-handed on the track. And the kicker, well, he gets to pad his stats a little bit with a high percentage make.
Return starts at the 3. And he made a push for the 30-yard line before going out just a bit shy. Vikings to the line now. Here's 1st and 10. Off the play fake. It's McCarthy. Has his man. That's their rookie from Penn State. And he's going to be pushed down up near that 40-yard line. Pickup of 12 on that play. And the Vikings are going to have a 1st down.
These QBs make it look easy, but that requires such a large amount of body control when you throw it on the move. You got to be able to get the same accuracy you would if your feet are set. Sure takes a lot of repetition to make it look easy.
So fresh set of downs now from the 39. First and 10. Here's McCarthy. Completed to his running back. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks. Well, you love when you can go from 1st down to 1st down, Brock. It makes things easy for an offense, and it is the primary reason that he gets looks that he does.
Every touch he gets has a solid chance of working out just like that. And it's why many of these first quarter looks have his name all over them.
Operating from the gun, it's McCarthy. This is thrown towards a defender instead, and then he's the one who makes a play on football. That's not what this offense wants. Incomplete on 1st down.
Hey, what I love about that play, everybody can see the pass breakup, the knock away. You can see the result. What you don't see are the fundamentals. The corner's job of mirroring that route, being stride for stride, and then having the great anticipation and timing to knock it away.
It's Johnson on second down. His gain is stopped on what's going to be the final play of this first quarter. That's the end of one here. The Vikings have played to an early lead. We'll get you back to Mile High after this. We're ready now for the second quarter to begin. Vikings in control of it. They're looking at yet another 1st and 10 on this drive. Here's McCarthy to throw. Brought in close to the 8. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for 1st and goal.
Every tight end worth his salt wanted this. Really craved man-to-man coverage. The best of them, give me man-to-man coverage, and I'm going to beat you. I was around Dallas Clark and Indy, one of the best. You play man-to-man, he's going to find a way to out-leverage you, separate from you, and make a play just as that tight end did.
Johnson does not score. They not only stop him, they backed him up a couple of yards. That's a nice quick correction for this front, Brock. Give up the big play and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
With the wrong direction the last play. Need to get forward 3 yards here on 2nd and goal.
Let's go now.
Here's another for it. And he's stonewalled by this front right at the 3. Stuffed once again, and now suddenly they're left with 3rd and goal.
Well, that's just about textbook defense and how to shut down an RPO. The coverage was tight, the numbers were up, and then the bodies were there to stuff that run before it could get going.
Got to manage 3 yards here, 3rd and goal. McCarthy with the blitz coming. And he takes this in. Touchdown, Minnesota. The Vikings make it a 3-possession game. Reichert on for the point after. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Vikings push their lead to 18. Here's Reichert set to kick this away. Fielded at the 7. The tackle's made, so this drive will begin at the 34-yard line. Getting a pistol formation here first as they come to the line.
Let's go.
Airing it out to start this drive. Short pass brought in. Get some space around midfield. And this is across midfield. They're going to stop him at that 45-yard line. They got 21 yards on the play. And that's good for a Broncos 1st down.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
One play in, Brock, and this drive is already into enemy territory. The gun, they'll give it to him inside. And this run is going to push him inside the 40. Give him 7 there.
Some offenses, well, they prefer to go run in that RPO situation. It's a safer call, a little more conservative. But in this case, it gets him just as many yards as a short completion would have.
Hawk 70, Hawk 7, Mustang 19.
2nd down, looking for options. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
They've set it downs for him from the 31. Throwing from the gun here. Hits his running back. And this is down to the 28 before the defense halts it.
Kate, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. And one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
Second down now, 7 to go. Back now, pressure coming. And he's got it. Touchdown, Denver. The Broncos fighting back and shaving 6 off that lead.
That's some good old-fashioned playground football. Even at the elementary school, find the fastest kid and let him run.
Boswell gets that point after to go. And the Broncos make it an 11-point ball game. Now Boswell on to send this away. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback. So good field position to start with for the Vikings. It's 1st and 10. To Johnson to start this drive. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. Now it's McCarthy. Hits him on the out route. And he's tackled after getting this to the opposing 46. Give him 18 yards on that play, Brock, and it gets him a first down.
From a great throw to a nice route catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
Slot man motioned over. On play action now, McCarthy. That's incomplete for the moment. We do have a flag down, but it might not be good news for their offense. That's usually where we see holding calls. You got a major fistful of jersey on that play, and it's going to end up costing them. Double the distance to go after that holding call. It's now 1st and 20. From the shotgun, McCarthy. Brought in right side. And they get this down to the 44 before he stops.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard defensive coordinators say, hey, you got to earn the right to rush and pounce. You got to earn the right for me to call blitzes. And when you call a blitz and you don't get home and you don't hit the quarterback, you've earned nothing.
Eight yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down. Back to throw. Here's McCarthy. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
So after that prior incompletion, it's 3rd down. They've got a man in motion. McCarthy throwing on 3rd down. That's caught. This is Addison. And he's going to be taken down a yard shy of the 25. It's a gain of 19 on the play. And that means a fresh set of downs for Minnesota.
First down. First and 10 at the 26-yard line.
McCarthy fires out wide, complete. And the defense waiting for him at the line, and he goes down.
You know, I've learned over the years, defensively, they call that the camera club. How many different guys can you get rallying to the football? So that last shot you see on camera, you see as many defenders keeping that to a 0-yard gain. That's well done defensively.
Again, McCarthy to throw. Nice run across the 15. And they get this down to the 10-yard line before going down. Give them about 16 yards on that gain, Brock, and it sets them up with first and goal.
First and goal at the 10-yard line.
From the gun, Johnson. So some defensive initiative in that goal to go, Brock. They take him down behind the line. Second and goal coming up.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
Running backward to the 11 as they line up for second and goal.
Let's go. Hey, smash.
From the shotgun, McCarthy. Why not go back to it again if it's working? Complete.
A 6-yard gain brings up third and goal.
They've held him out twice. Here we go. Third and goal.
Go. Safety line. Go.
Looking to throw. McCarthy. Caught him deep behind the line. Oh, the ball is out. And the Broncos corral it. He's at midfield. 30. At the 20. And this return will reach the end zone. Touchdown, Denver. The Broncos make it a one-score game before halftime. They come up with a stand in the red zone, Brock, and that defense, you could just tell, they were on a mission, not just to force that fumble, but to do even more damage on that turnover.
I think we can hear the coaches up here in the booth scoop and score. I think you can read the lips of the players on the sideline scoop and score. There was no thought to just fall on that one, It hit the deck, and everybody's eyes looked all the way down the field at the other end zone, and they worked in unison to set up a massive, massive scoop and score touchdown.
And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback. So good field position to start with for the Vikings. It's first and 10. McCarthy looking to throw. That one doesn't find its man. Incomplete.
That's a throw at this level. With so much speed and length, you got to be real careful. Rarely do you find a clean window down the middle. It's going to be absolutely perfect, and it wasn't there.
Following the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's second and 10. McCarthy to throw it. That one's complete, right side. And he is stopped as he reaches that 46-yard line. Working quickly here.
First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Throwing on first, it's McCarthy. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. And he's taken out of bounds as he gets it down near the red zone. Give him 32 on that play. And the Vikings are going to have a first down.
The analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league with short little dinks and dunks. You've got to get the explosive chunk. You've got to get the big play. And that throw to the outside, that gets the job done.
He has it at the 5. And they're going to get this down to the 4 before being stopped. They'll have first and goal to go now after they gained 18 on the previous play.
This entire play, Kate, depends on how well he can separate from his man. You get man-to-man coverage, it's really about two things: separation and trust. Because QBs want to throw it before he breaks.
And he has the catch, gets both feet in, that's a touchdown! Now we have a stoppage. No challenges inside of 2 minutes and a half, but the replay official wants to take another look at this on their own. Wow, just fantastic work there. Tiptoeing along the back line. The concentration was there. Great catch for 6.
Yeah, the concentration and the body control. I don't know how these receivers do it in this day and age. There's no space to work with, yet they have such an awareness to secure it first, to tap dance the line, and go get that touchdown.
Here's Reichert set to kick this away. Return starts at the 9. And this drive will start inside the 25.
Broncos take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Only 10 seconds remaining here, so 1st and 10 may be our last snap of the half.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
Looking to throw. He's trying to push the field. And the catch is made, but he's out of bounds. Oh, wait a second, but there's a penalty on the play. So the refs get him for holding, and that's going to back this offense up. Double the distance to go after that holding call. It's now 1st and 20.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70. 60 Eagles, 60 grateful. 18 Pioneer.
Looking to throw. His final shot of the half will not connect. That falls incomplete. No time remaining in our first half. Here's Reichert set to kick this away. Brings in the kick at the 9. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down.
1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
All right, Denver getting everybody set. So they've got 1st and 10.
Ready, go.
First play of the drive. Here's Harvey. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. They managed 22 on the rip and a 1st down.
Kate, that's the type of run that shines the light well on him as a runner, of course, but you got to give a lot of credit to everybody else. Those skill guys, when you have an outside run, they got to do their job. Not just the big boys up front, not just the running backs. That takes everyone on the perimeter blocking to get a big run like that.
Dive play straight ahead. And he's able to power this forward, but they stop him after 2 yards.
Okay, that's a run to ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
60 Bison, 60 Bison.
Throwing off the play fake. Pressure's there, and he goes down again. And they come through the sack to bring around 3rd down.
Even from the booth, Kate, I could hear it. I could hear that front 7 telling the guys on the back end, hey, all I need is a couple seconds of lockdown from you guys, and I'm going to get to this QB. You promise that you deliver? And that's exactly what they did, wasted no time in getting that sack.
Catch is made down the right sideline. And they're on him to send him out right before he gets to that 30-yard line. Big gainer here as he picks up 20. And it's going to be 1st down, Denver. Quick throw to the left is complete. And he'll be brought down here at the 23-yard line.
Hey, you like these results on 1st. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on 2nd down. That playbook wide open.
Just a yard left to go on second down.
Here we go. Here we go. Hey,
Blown back, gets the handoff. And he stopped just before he reaches the red zone at the 21. Pickup of 2 here. And that's good for a Broncos first down.
First and 10 at the 21-yard line.
let's go now.
Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
This defense, they had a plan, and they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
Bronco 80.
From the gun, they're going to hand it off. And he's going to look it to the 20. Drew Tranquil brings him to the ground.
At the 20-yard line. A gain of 1 brings up third down and 9.
It's been an 8-play drive, and on play number 9, now 9 is what they need on third down.
Panther 60. Panther 60.
Throw here, third down. And he will score. Touchdown, Denver. The Broncos cut into the lead coming out of halftime.
There are a couple different ways now. You can win on a fly route. You can just run right by somebody, or you can use that big body, try to win a one-on-one matchup. Whatever way you go about it, this is the type of upside this route can provide.
So the offense out there, the Broncos making the call to go for 2 here.
The Broncos will line up for the 2-point conversion.
70.
Line up the design keeper. And they get the 2-point conversion. He's in the lead, only a field goal now.
Broncos 25. Responsible set to kick off.
Ball is set up and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. And it looks like he's going to opt not to bring this one out. So they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 35. So good field position to start with for the Vikings. It's first and 10. Operating from the gun, it's McCarthy. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete. Not on the same page with his tight end. And now they face second down.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
McCarthy trying again on second down. Dropping this underneath, Johnson. And he's down after getting this up to the 41.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you can depend on.
Chance to move the chains here on 3rd and 4. And they're going to throw out of the gun. Looking Hawkinson, he's got it. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
You know, Kate, they say a dog is a man's best friend. Tight end that moves the chains on 3rd down, that's a QB's best friend.
And the Vikings first down.
Here's McCarthy on 1st and 10. Caught by the open man. And he's taken down, but he's got it to the 29. They strike for 23 yards. And that means a fresh set of downs for Minnesota.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
Back to the air, McCarthy. Complete out to the right side. And he gets this down to the 13-yard line. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got first down.
The nice thing about a drag route is it works versus zone. You can find that soft spot and get a completion, but they can be very effective when you got an excellent route runner running away on that drag route from man coverage.
Johnson gets it on 1st and 10. And he'll bring it to the end zone. Touchdown, Minnesota. The Vikings make it a 9-point advantage. Reichert on for the point after. The point after splits the uprights. And the Vikings make it a 10-point ball game. Here's Reichert set to kick this away. He'll begin his return from the 11. And a great opportunity for this offense. He's out of bounds all the way up at the 40-yard line.
When you get contributions like that out of your kickoff returner, it is such a boost to an offense. This is about showing no fear, hitting the lane hard, a determined run back, and setting your offense up with great field position.
Good starting field position for the Broncos as they get ready for 1st and 10. They'll throw to start the drive. Finds him on the crossing route. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And it's going to be 1st down, Denver.
You know these teams, they track every step of their players. Many of them wear GPS units in their uniform to track how much mileage. I don't care what the stat sheet said and how long that gain was. That dude ran a long way, all the way across the field. But it paid dividends.
He'll scurry forward for a pickup of 3.
Got to be rush hour, Kate, because there's a whole lot of traffic up the middle right there. He ran right into some gridlock, and he could only manage a few yards at most.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7.
Ready? Cougar 19.
Keeps it on the option here. Oh, he drops a cut to the right sideline. All the way, touchdown Denver. The Broncos shrinking the lead some in the 3rd. Well, we all knew somebody was running with it there, and when the defender started flowing towards the back, he made the right call that he would be the one to run it in.
Yeah, he sure did. I think if he hands that off, this play does not end in a touchdown, but in a collision for his running back.
Yeah.
So not only is that running back thanking his quarterback, the rest of the guys are celebrating for that decision.
Brawley set up, and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. And it didn't look like he was seriously considering a return there, did it? So that touchback going to come out to the 35. So good field position to start with for the Vikings. It's 1st and 10.
Ready? Viking 18.
Shotgun handoff to Johnson. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. They gain 11 on that play. And the Vikings are going to have a 1st down.
A run like that, Kate, it just gives everybody a little bit more bounce offensively because you also know you can set the table for more.
1st and 10 now from the 46.
Let's go. Cowboy 80. Go.
Here's Johnson again. And he only manages one. Couple of defenders there to bring him down.
The only thing I could say positive about the execution of that play is at least he didn't go backwards.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down. McCarthy throwing here. Going with a screen to Johnson. And they're all over that screen, Brock. Didn't even get back to the line of scrimmage.
Kate, that's one of those situations as a quarterback that on my grade sheet, that's a negative. That screen was ambushed by the defense, and you've got to throw it away. Just find a way to put it at his feet and not create a negative play for your offense.
Ready?
4 guys out wide. Here we go, 3rd and long. Third and long for him here. And the defender's there to knock this away, and that effort means it's fourth down.
I'll tell you what, Kate, challenging this guy in a close game, you are tempting fate. He got one hand on it. He gets two. It could have gone the other way.
He has it at the 22. And a nice return out of him. They have it a little further up past their own 30.
They're on the 32-yard line.
Ready up.
First and 10 from the 32.
Rocco leading.
Taps it quick to the receiver coming across. And the defense wise to that call there. Receiver wrapped up for no gain. Third down coming up.
He's taken down at the 33-yard line. 1-yard gain. Brings up second and 9.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's second and 9.
Here we go. Set. 19.
Back to throw. Hits him on the out route. And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down.
Hey, Kate, you know this from covering the Seahawks, calling their preseason game. When Pete Carroll was there, if he said it once, he said it 100 times. Stay on top, stay on top, stay on top. You'll give up a short little out route like that, but just stay on top of the deep threat.
Here they go, getting set for 3rd and 4.
Set. Hawk 70. Hawk 70.
Now looking to throw. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
You know, Kate, with the game that they put together, it's surprising to see them really run into any hiccups when they appear. They move the ball very well throughout, just unsuccessful on that 3rd down.
And this just gets past the 20 before going out.
Take over first and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
This our last play of the quarter. Now an inside give to Johnson. And without much room to work, he has a minimal gain on the final play of the 3rd quarter. This is the end of the 3rd quarter. It's Vikings ball, working to carry this lead through to the end.
Ready.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down.
18 cards. 18 cards. Go.
From the shotgun, McCarthy finds a seam down the middle. And he's going to be brought down here at the 42. They get 22 out of that play. And that means a fresh set of downs for Minnesota.
10 at the 42-yard line.
Johnson up the middle. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
These big D tackles in this league, they love weaponizing their size right in the middle of the field. It is so hard to clear lane against them. And once he got his paw on him, it was dead on arrival.
First down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10.
Let's go now. Take up.
From the shotgun, McCarthy. Completed right side to Addison. And he's going to go down right along the midfield stripe.
The goal of running that drag route is to get it to him for at least a minimal gain with space to add after that. They picked up a good chunk, and there was nearly room to add even more.
To the line. Here's 3rd and 3. They'll empty the backfield and motion him out. Throwing on 3rd, McCarthy. Complete beyond the marker. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
and those are the completions they rely on from their passing game.
And the Vikings first down.
1st and 10 from the 43. Looking to throw, McCarthy. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. And that sack quickly changes the tone of this series, Brock. It's 2nd down.
This dude is putting together some kind of game today. When he scored that touchdown earlier, we knew we had to keep an eye on him. And no surprise, here he is making yet another huge impact play.
So after the sack, here comes 2nd and 11. Back to throw. Here's McCarthy. He's got it to him yet again, and that one is caught. And they're going to haul him down a step before the 30, right at the 31. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a 1st down.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted him. They wanted him in a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after it.
Drops by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
A momentary speed bump there on what has otherwise been a great drive. Here's 2nd and 11. McCarthy now, blitz coming. Good play on the football defensively. He knocks it away. That's going to bring up 3rd down.
You know, it's one thing to tell a quarterback not to telegraph a pass. It's quite another to fundamentally do the right things. You got to use your eyes to move defenders in this league, especially on your primary target.
No connection on the last play. Now it's 3rd down. Here he goes, 3rd and long. Finds him over the middle. And they haul him down just a foot or two shy of the red zone. It's a gain of 11 there. That picks up the 1st.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him, only to drop your hips, cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
And they come through with a big stop there. Got him down for the loss as they keep fighting back here in the 4th. The line between safeties and linebackers gets real blurred on plays like that, Brock. He handled that one just like a Mike would have.
Yeah, if injuries were to ever crop up, Kate, I bet he could handle the linebacker spot for them as well. Just tremendous diagnosis in that run support.
Drive's been moving nicely, but they went the wrong way on that last snap. It's 2nd and 13. Throwing now out of the shotgun. That's his favorite target again here. This is Addison. And they're going to have 1st and goal as he gets this down to the 4.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. That was the epitome of courage to make that in cut and make the catch.
All set up for an insurance score here. It's 1st and goal. A give left side to Johnson. How about this? He can't even get past the line of scrimmage. No challenge for the end zone here.
You know, that's so hard for me, Kate. That's the type of effort that deserves better when it comes to the results. It's going to show up as a negative run on the stat sheet, but that was not the runner's fault. He did all he could to fight to get back to the line, but this defense just kept swarming.
After the loss, it's 2nd and goal from the 5. Now McCarthy. And this finds him in the end zone. Touchdown, Minnesota. The Vikings make it a 9-point advantage. Reichert on for the point after. Right down the middle. It's good. And the Vikings make it a 10-point ball game.
42.
Here's Reichert set to kick this away. This return starts at the 5. And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful effort.
First and 10 at their own 18-yard line.
Broncos to the line now. It's 1st and 10.
Here we go. 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
They'll throw to begin this drive. He lofts it deep right side. That's complete inside the 35-yard line. Touchdown, Denver! The Broncos making a 4-point game here in the 4th.
A receiver this skilled, well, he's got every route in his back pocket. But sometimes simple is better. No complicated cuts, no double moves. You just go run right by him.
That one right down the middle. And the Broncos cut it to a field goal game. Now this could be the game right here. Down a score, they need to get this ball back. So a timeout comes in. It looks like the defense using its first stops this game as we get close to our 2-minute warning. They knew what they had to do, Brock. They got the score and now need to pull off this onside kick. And this is covered by the Vikings hands team. And he's down. Looks like they made the stop at the 46-yard line.
Hey, the numbers don't lie. The numbers tell you, Kate, time and again, it is so hard to recover these onside kicks. And when you got an opponent prepared for it, well, that makes it even more difficult.
1st and 10 now from the 46. Trying the left side with Johnson. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
When you rush the passer, it's kind of like tracking down a runner. That same pass, same athleticism comes to life. He looked pretty good hunting the fray right there.
Now with 2:09 left on the clock, we got a timeout from the defense. Nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10. Again, this is Johnson. He hits the lane for about 7. That's going to bring up 3rd down.
Tackle made at the 38-yard line.
That brings us to the 2-minute warning here in Denver. Vikings only up by a few. Broncos going nickel here. 3rd down.
Here we go, set.
Looking to throw. That's caught for the 1st. And they get this down to the 28. They get an even 10 on that play. And the Vikings are going to have a 1st down. And that right there is about the best you could hope for against double coverage. Good chunky yards, and more importantly, Brock, you don't get burned taking a risk.
Yeah, it's really the defense that gets burned, and that is just demoralizing. You got double coverage, you got what you want, and 2 guys can't stop one.
And he'll come up with a gain of 3 on the run up the middle. Denver calls the 2nd of its 3 timeouts. And they'll have just 1 left to burn now.
Hey, not a bad play by any means, but there's room for more, and they know it.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7. On the ground again with Johnson. And it's going to be a win for the Vikings here today. As they get the 1st down, they can take the clock down to 0s now. Victory formation here. Looks like they're going to take a knee on 1st down. Here's a design run. So the Vikings pick up the win on the road.